Hello everyone, my name is Seema and we are in the SharePoint learning series. In the previous video, we understood what is SharePoint, where we have to use SharePoint and why we have to use SharePoint. In today's video, we will learn about building blocks of SharePoint. There are four basic elements of SharePoint which are site collection, list, library and pages. Let's understand them one by one. A site collection. A site collection is basically a website which has its own users and groups. Each site collection again has its own list, library, and pages. So, when you want to create a website, you have to decide what type of website you want to create. So, on the basis of that, we have different types of SharePoint sites. These are the most commonly used SharePoint sites. The first one is team site, communication site, and hub sites. So, when you have a small team, who is managing content, like there is a project of 10 people or 12 people, for a small teams we prefer team sites. And if you have something to manage for the large teams or for the organization level, we prefer communication sites. And when sites have common structure but different data, and if they should have same look and feel and the same navigation, then we use hub site. We create a hub site and we create other site collections and associate that site collection with the hub site. We will understand this exercise by creating site collections, making a site collection as a hub site, and associating other site collection to a hub site and see how they work. We have three sites here, two communication sites and one team site. Observe that for the team side we have left navigation and for the communication sites we have top navigations. Let's make this site as a hub site and try to associate other two sites with this site. Let's go to SharePoint Admin Center and I will click on this site which I want to make it as a hub site, and click on these three dots and click on register as hub site. The people who can associate site with the hub site. So when you make a site as hub site, in future you will decide which sites to be associated with this site. So during that time you want to decide whom to give this permission. Usually SharePoint administrator will do that. So let's say SharePoint administrator will associate a site to this hub site. So now you go to the hub site and refresh. Notice that there is only one ribbon at the top, which is only one navigation, and now you can see a second navigation bar. And this navigation bar will be common in other sites as well, whichever associated with this site. So let's go and make other sites associated with this site. So I'll say I want to associate coach schedule site to the SharePoint training site, which is our hub site. And let's associate another site, which is communication site, to the same hub site. Now we have this and this site associated to the hub site. Let's try to refresh the sites and see what changes. Observe that the first site is a green theme and second site is of purple theme. Let's refresh. Now you can see that since this site is associated with the hub site, you got the navigation, which is common navigation. The look and feel of this site is same as a hub site. So there is a navigation which is common. So this is a hub site. Let's try to add one more link and see what happens. just say common link. I will say .google.com. Save. Let's try to refresh this and see your common link is added. You don't have to add this in all the sites. So once you add it in the hub site, the same navigation will be available throughout all the associated sites. So that is about team site, a communication site, and a hub site. In the next video, we will try to understand what is a list, library, and pages. Thank you everyone. See you in the next video.